Oh,
I
hey!
recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Yeah, I don't see how you can mistake that. Yeah. Delightful.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Yeah, I got a feeling that's not gonna last, Alan.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
Excuse me. Is that fresh mountain air?
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost. I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Was I into Nordic walking? The 68th Annual Deer Fest, September 15th to 18th. Games and activities, raffle tickets, fishing competition, pie contest, and surprise competitions. Live music. It's those two old guys from the diner. You know, the one whose leg doesn't work and his prostate's the size of a tangerine? For the children, Bucktooth Charlie. Afternoons in Montgomery, the Mystics, Amazing Phantasmagoria. Evenings. Yes, bring your children out past 9 p.m. Have them talk to a creepy mystic which smells like whiskey. What fun! Don't miss the legendary Deer Fest. Don't miss the legendary Deer Fest parade! Find a phone. I don't know if I want you welcoming me. Sunglasses, $15. Yeah, that's right.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake. Not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
Have I?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice. Previously on Alan Wake.
I'm sorry, previously? Wait a minute.
I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me.
Wait a
I
minute.
thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
Is this an episode recap?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
Executive producer Dick Wolf. I only own this one suit. It smells awful.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Huh. Look at me. Me. Coffee thermos. I am a lucky son of a bitch. Alright, well, I really do just own this one fucking suit. Are you shitting me right now? Switch on the coffee maker. This is where I keep all of my condoms. Just hang on the wall. Yep, sweetie. This is why we don't have any babies. We take away from writing time, so I'm gonna hang these beautiful sons of bitches up on the wall. Oh, we're in the eye of a hurricane, it seems, sweetie. Weird they didn't mention that on the radio on the way over here.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
I never did quite finish moving in. Only been about 10 years. Canvas art, nice. I know I'm supposed to go to Alice, but I wanna check out my digs a little bit. Ah yes, more me. My gold-plated gun trophy that they give to writers. Ha! Hello, me. Hi, Alan, you handsome bastard. Say, honey, well, how come I never bought a computer instead of this typewriter? Okay, let's just go to Alice.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Ooh! Ha! We had sex last night. Where's my desk? Say, honey, how come the door is locked when we're both here? And it's an inside door anyway.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time.
Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan? Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine. Just get the lights back on. Now, please.
As soon as you finish telling me what Barry said.
You know how I feel about Barry! God, I miss Barry.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
You don't have a mom.
Even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Excuse me.
How do you feel, Mr. Wick? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wick, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Say, Doc, don't want to be presumptuous, but this fishing rod's about, what do you say, 11 feet long?
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what
Anyway.
for a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon on the
Yeah, thanks, Doc. Bye.
it's fly fishing for you.
So the...
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor. That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
Yeah, every small town has a woman who runs around cradling a oil lamp like it's her newborn child. This is which is quirky.
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
I am
Getting to it.
Listen, it's 90% Twin Peaks, and we'll fill in the gaps with Stephen King. Boom, done. Video game. Have you seen this man? Disappeared, identified. Identifying features, knack for winning contests. What the How the fuck? Excellent police work you got here. This man sucks at rock, paper, scissors. That's not our guy.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd locked me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight.
Mr. Wake, can I help you
Don't
with
do nothing
anything?
stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he'd quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
I'm phasing through the cell. Man, this is a really big holding cell. Like this is like the size of a studio apartment. This jail's pretty nice when you think about it.
Hey, you! And you not me!
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
First, I needed this coffee thermos.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item.
Okay, get in the old dead tractor. Got it. Jesus, Alan. I don't think you need the gun.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
So I stole this ambulance.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Got some meta business going on here. Hey, buddy, you okay? Yeah, alright, yeah, I think you're fine. Oh, I could have done that the whole time. Well, sorry. If the Shadow Demon came and took you, then I'm sorry. That might be... Hey, the TV's kind of on fire, Sheriff. You might want to do something about that.
I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my! Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent.
Oh, no.
If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I mean, how many guys you gonna hit in the face, Al?